Hello, welcome back to From Soft Serve. We are clearly in the lecture hall building in Bloodborne PC, which is actually a place I have not recorded any footage in. Oh, I love that it culls them. And you gotta get close enough and it will load them in. Yeah, I've been noticing some draw group related issues with Bloodborne and not actually the emulator itself. The emulator has had some tree rendering issues, but Bloodborne itself definitely has draw group related issues where all of them do. Dark Souls 1. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, depending on the collision you're on, it will render in certain map pieces versus others. And Dark Souls 1 has the most issues with that. Easily the most issues with that. Okay, big dog. Big dog. Oh my god, big dog. My god. You know what? I don't really want the smoke right now. I'm just gonna go down here, and I hope you're cool with that. Okay, alright, thank you. Yeah, point lights are still not something I have enabled. And particle effects because they're too bright. And so that's why it's really dark. And I haven't done anything about it. Oh yeah, isn't the lamp near here? Don't we have Big Dog, what's his face? Some patches around here? Ooh! Oh my god, okay, I got a little jump scared there, I have to admit. And yeah, so I still have particle effects disabled. So the player lantern is disabled, which was my previous video. Thank you for all that watched that really nerdy video. But yeah, as you can see, this area actually looks pretty correct, other than just not being able to use a torch or illuminate anything. Oh, okay. Oh, don't want to show up for that class. Absolutely not. And I tried to go to the Nightmare Frontier, and that crashed. So, wasn't going to try that. I am playing at 1440p, 30 FPS for stability. And yeah, it's been pretty good. Let's use the, you know what, Hunter's Mark. Let's just go Hunter's Mark. I don't even care if I do have souls or echoes or runes or whatever. Oh my god, it worked. Yeah, so the title of this video will likely be we've hit a new level of stability for the emulator playing Bloodborne for sure. And that's thanks to the Discord. Obviously the emulator devs themselves, but also we've had some really cool members of the Discord that basically go into GitHub and they merge in some of the newer developments, and then they put them back into like on top of the most recent BB Bloodborne like specific type build, because that can't be merged back in completely to the main selection of builds. And so yeah, they've been bundling in fixes from the emulator devs so that we can try it out. They've also been going through and like as a shader crashes the emulator, they make sure to note that shader, and then they can go back in and manually have the emulator skip that shader. And so it just won't bomb anymore. It'll see it and go, oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. Oh my god. We're playing Bloodborne. It looks so good. Other order of business, I've updated the texture mod again, and it now includes Forbidden Woods. Let's see if we can load there. Because before that I did Hemwick, Charnel Lane. Let's see if we can get into Forbidden Woods. Fingers crossed. I'm not using any reshade. I'm using my dynamic shadows mod, of course. But beyond that, pretty unmodded. Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna run. I wanted to record in 1440p because of just to show how good Bloodborne can look, and obviously with my upscale textures. I've normally been playing the game at 1080p, and you know, of course, like putting it in a 1440p video container, because that still helps with like compression. Oh boy. Yeah, we're running it not a super stable 30. Oh boy, Forbidden Wood. Oh shit. Yeah, isn't that the... Yeah, okay. That's a trap. Uh-oh, my weapon got weird looking. Oh boy. Alright, let's see how things go. Yesterday I was able to go through so many areas in the game without it crashing. It's amazing. Also, you'll see the dynamic shadows hitting the enemies. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that's not a good step. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is very bad. Hey, there's a horse. That's nice. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, this is bad. Oh yeah, that's where we drop. Well, this looks normal. I'm pretty sure I'm going to peg that on my texture mod, because that's new. And that's happened in like Central Yarnum. Wow, he just turned around and went, nah, you know what? I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm good. I also have to remember I'm recording using OBS. So 1440p might be just a tad too much of a tall order. Let's go this way. You'll see the shadows, of course, are hitting the new dynamic shadows. Are hitting the little slime pile here, which is pretty sick. Ooh. Oh yeah, and we have planar reflections. I guess they're actually working pretty well on that. Alright. Let's go. Noise, noise. Oh my god, I got jump scared. Hello, how's it going? Whew. Oh my god. Am I getting hit by someone? Oh, did someone shoot me? Oh my god. Yeah, I think someone is literally shooting me. Someone in... Oh yeah, try to shoot your fucking thing. I don't think so, big dog. Okay, although I will show you how easy it is to switch to 1080p, because I would like it to be a little bit more stable. Not just more stable, but visually pleasing for me to look at. I gotta remember I am recording, and that takes some CPU cycles, and for emulation, that's the biggest part of it. So if we go under, not actually configure, we go to Bloodborne, cheats and patches. We're gonna go under, actually accidentally downloaded many different patch files, so let's see. Make sure I don't have any of them enabled. We'll do just the skip intro here, because you'll see there's obviously ones for disable motion blur, there's the 60 FPS patch, there's all kinds of cool stuff. If I want to go down to 720p, I guess I could show you guys that. What if we did that? So skip intro, 60 FPS from Lance McDonald, 720p, and we disable VSync. So if you don't disable VSync, I've noticed with the 60 FPS and the 30 FPS proper frame pacing patch, the input latency goes up quite a bit. But if you disable VSync, it helps quite a bit, because that seems to be a large part of the problem. Okay, so let's relaunch. And of course, you're going to see a visual degradation with playing at 720p, but it's going to run a lot better. Even from 1080p, it's going to run a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got 60 FPS. Yeah, this is worth it. There's no upscaling happening. I was actually using lossless upscaling, or lossless scaling, that program. $7 on Steam. And oh my god, the frame generation from that app is amazing. I was able to play at 1440p 30 FPS and then use the frame generation to get up to 60 FPS. As, by the way, I have to apologize to the people in the comments. I've had multiple people in the comments say, hey, have you tried lossless scaling? And I've always gone, well, now I've heard it's not recommended to go from 30 to 60 and the input latency and yada, yada, yada. And I have to say, yeah, I was wrong. I was just wrong, because it plays amazing. It's crazy. It's witchcraft. It's genuinely witchcraft. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was cool. Yeah, you can see there's a shitload more aliasing. But oh my god, the 60 FPS is so nice. Oh my god. You know, when you go to the... Oh, well, I guess I have the motion blur still enabled. Normally at 60 FPS I'll disable the motion blur, but I don't hate Bloodborne's motion blur. I don't hate it. But anyway, yeah, so look, we're in Forbidden Woods. We did have that little issue where it stopped loading map pieces, which was kind of weird. I'm not really sure what was going on at that point. What if we die? Nope, I have too much health. Okay, I will try to kill myself. This character has like 99 of everything, so it's really hard to kill them. Unless I get fall damage. Okay, bitch ass. Ooh, yeah, aliasing is rough. Alright, I should be able to fall off the side somewhere. Well, actually, apparently OSHA has been around here and has put in railings. Which, you know, FromSoft is not normally very good at putting railings up, so OSHA has clearly visited them and said, hey bro. Oh my god, I love the dynamic shadows casting on the enemies. And of course, you, the player. God, even at 720p in the distance, I can see the LOD models popping in. That's partially just me being a visual sicko, and I'm attuned to these things. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's no way that's how that's supposed to be. No. No. I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of people play Bloodborne. And that has not been... I think it's not loading. I think it's not loading some things. We'll see. Oh, Snake Man. But other than that, like, we're literally just playing Bloodborne on PC right now. In terms of accuracy. Except for particle effects and sounds. I still haven't... I gotta go back and install the sound mod again. Which has been fantastic. Fantastic mod. Where essentially it was the... Oh. What the fuck is going on in the distance there? Okay, well, it loaded something in. Oh. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with distance bullshit. I don't know. It's kind of hard because a lot of it is like, FromSoft thing? Or, oh yeah, look at that planar reflection. Oh my god. I'm going to toy around with adding more things to the reflect camera. Because then you'll be able to see more things reflected in it. Right now it looks like they're reflecting that and not these little stones, I don't think. Still really cool. Looks great. Okay, let's go to Burger Town. Let's go to Burger Town. I have not upscaled textures for Burger Town yet. Just so you know. Oh, don't jump on me. God, I hate these guys. I absolutely despise these enemies. Alright. Yeah, is it? Alright. I kind of like to do a one-shot here, where we're just running and seeing what the emulator is doing. Can it unload prior assets? That's kind of the issue. Does it start having texture warping? Which, as you've noticed, actually, the texture, like, issues of where the longer you go, it'll start, you know, I'm sure if you've watched the previous videos, you'll start seeing the normal maps like pop out. Things will be purple, some will be rainbow. And without reloading, we've had a lot less of that. Interesting. So let's try jumping into Rom's pool, his kiddie pool. I mean, it's a big pool, so I don't know about a kiddie pool. But, you know. Okay. Alright, well thus far it's running pretty magnificently. Especially with this early on as we are. Also, check out those foliage shadows. Oh my god. Now they fade pretty quick, but it's still cool. I gotta mess with the shadow G-Parium settings. Woo! Baby! Okay. Yeah. Nice. It's not reflecting anything, but I will look into that. Because we have planar reflections mostly working. Like, this is huge. The fact that going to new areas without quitting out, then going back to the Hunter's Dream. Because if you've noticed, a lot of my prior videos, I basically I usually like put in a new save file. I don't die. I don't really warp a lot. I don't really, because that's usually what will cause issues. Ooh, yeah, there's an issue. Hey, doll, what do you got going? Okay, so let's quit out again, and let's up it to 1080p, and see how it runs there. So now you get a good sort of look at how it runs. Now I have an what am I talking about? Ryzen 5700X. Okay, so let's do that. Skip intro, turn that off, turn that off. I guess I'll disable VSync, even on 30 FPS. I haven't actually tried that. That's an interesting thing to try. Okay, so let's try 1080p. Should be a little clearer now. It'll be now your default Bloodborne experience, but not 60 FPS. Because that would be more variable, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it's the disabling of VSync that speeds things up like this. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Don't disable VSync. That's bad. Ooh, you know what we could try? I'm just goofing now. I'm just having fun. We're making a lot of Bloodborne videos. So there is a proper frame pacing patch that is not generally recommended, as it does, you know, the frame pacing becomes more even, because that's something about Bloodborne where essentially you can be getting 30 frames per second, and this happens to Elden Ring as well. Basically every FromSoft released game other than Dark Souls Remastered, because Dark Souls Remastered was of course done by QLock, and they changed the like internal renderer and they basically fixed the frame pacing issue. But for the bespoke FromSoft games that have not had any modification by outside companies, their frame pacing, they can have 30 FPS, but the actual delivery of those frames is uneven. And so it will not feel like 30 FPS. It will feel less. So disable VSync. Let's try this. I haven't actually, I haven't tried the disabling of VSync to basically counteract the added input latency. Personally, I'm very used to the not great frame pacing. Like with FromSoft games, it's not an issue for me because I'm just so attuned to it, because it's the norm, and like it's whatever. I don't know. Some people are just more. Ooh. All right. Oh. Things are still kind of fucked up. What if we just roll with it? What if we just roll with it? This is funny. I mean, okay, we're gonna go for sped up Bloodborne. What about that? Okay, where else do we need to go? Yahar'gul, yeah. Usually I'd get like a crash when I tried to load Yahar'gul, and now it's actually been able to load, which is, oh my god, okay, good, it still did. I was afraid it would fuck up. Now Yahar'gul has some weird issue with like transparencies, like you'll see the bottom of the chair here is not rendering. Now I think it's partially that the chair could be floating, but I don't think so. I think in this case it's actually, the emulator is not rendering a certain part of it, of the ground there. This is super stupid. I love it. Look at the dynamic shadows though. Pretty sick, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to move the camera slowly so no one gets like sick. Oh yeah, let's use the elevator. Yeah, everything's like sped up. That's weird. If it crashes, then that's, oh yeah, you can roll out of that. Oh god. Okay, frame rate's taking a little bit of a tanking here. Oh my god. Okay, bitch ass. I don't think so. I don't like what you're selling. Okay. It's a little uneven. Let's go back. But you can see how easy it is to just pop on some of the patches. Easy peasy. Try things out. Cheats and patches. Yes. Disable VSync. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right. And you'll also see how quick it is to load it. We don't really have a big issue with load times at the moment. I think they probably could be better, but there does seem to be something in Bloodborne of like slower load times. Just in general. Oh yeah, this feels like home. Yep, yep. Yeah, there is a weird draw group issue with these whatever fucking, I don't even, they're so weird I don't even know what to call them. But those weird whatever the fuck those are, there is actually a draw group issue. I've been seeing people on PS4 and PS5 where they will only draw in when you step over a certain line. It's not very noticeable, but for visual sickos like me that creep around corners and shit, yeah, it's noticeable. But like, look at this. We're just fucking playing Bloodborne. It's crazy. I still am like not, I don't think it's fully like sank in yet that I'm just playing Bloodborne right now. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. It still feels very like not real. Oh yeah, I think you can see right here, there's still a distant LOD model right there where my head is. That's low quality. You can see it's very geometrically simple. And let's walk forward and see how far we go until it swaps to a better one, because it should swap to a better one at some point. You can see the trees and whatnot. Certain things are popping in higher quality. It gets occluded by that, so okay. Whoa, are you guys having a party or something? Yeah, that one jumps out at me. I haven't up. Oh shit, my ass. Okay. Sorry for my French. Okay, well maybe that's rude to the French. Don't hate me, French. French are very cool people. You know, Miyazaki, like you made this door look like it could be open. Just so you know, you know what you were doing. Oh, hey, you have an item back here, and I kind of want that item. Oh, this character's already picked up the item. Of course he has. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Shit, my... Okay, well, I'm invincible, by the way. Okay, sorry, everyone, for whatever is happening on screen, because I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I want to get to the inside parts of Yahar'gul. Oh my god. These guys are the fucking word. Ooh. I found a door. I found a door. It's very dark, but that's okay. I thought I was going to get jump scared by the three jabronis. I wasn't sure if this character had killed them. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, I think I'm going to title this video like Massive Stability Progress. Like, oh, no, don't want that. You're freaky and you have a foot coming out of your ass. I don't like that. That's weird, and I think you know it's weird. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Yeah, this video, I think I'd like to just go, or I mean, I've already recorded for quite a while, but you guys kind of like just hanging out with me, so, which I appreciate and I love. I don't feel any sort of super, like, stress of like, oh my god, I'm not being articulate enough, I'm not keeping it on pace, and I'm like, that's not really my thing. That's not my jam. I think I have found a base of support of people that just go, you know what? I like watching his videos. He doesn't need to make a ton of sense all the time. And that's cool, you know? Highly recommended. Find you some really cool, supportive jabronis that like making the content that you like to make, instead of chasing whatever content that YouTube or Twitter or people in general will tell you, I have the YouTube hacks for how to crack the algorithm. Anytime someone tells you that, just don't listen to that. They may have good tips interspersed in between that, but like most of the time that's bullshit. Oh, hey, we're getting a little bit of coaling on the my little skirt. Skirt? Is that? It's not a skirt. Is that a... What do they call that? Kilt. Ah, kilt. Knew it. What about Cathedral Ward? Graveyard of the Dark Beast. Oh, shit, nice. Because from here we could go to Old Yarnum. Yeah, this is sick. This is going to be a great video because it's going to show 60 FPS, 720p, 1440p, 1080p, sped up 1080p. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Do we get a crash? Shit. Damn. Okay, it still got me. I've got, and you can usually see the error. Something malloc. TLS user malloc called. Malloc is a bitch. I don't know who malloc is. Sounds like a Star Trek villain. Well, let's reload and see if I can then warp to Cathedral Ward. Or, because usually I've been able to do that with this build of the emulator, which was posted like at 10 p.m. last night. So it's fast and furious, and fat. The Fast and the Furious. Is that the? I don't know. My brain was having just a complete brain fart there. What if I go Tomb of Odin and then I go Cathedral Ward? It probably would have worked if I went to the Odin Chapel or main Cathedral Ward. Okay, cool. Let's hoof it. Let's just hoof it. Dude, Bloodborne's aesthetic. I posted on Twitter, but like I think Bloodborne has an atmosphere and aesthetic that we have just, it reached a level we've never seen again, in my opinion. It's so immersive and gorgeous, and like when you change essentially like the time of day or the game state, the sky changes. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh. All right. Ooh, uh-oh. we're having some geometry issues. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a really good video to show some of the issues you're still going to have, but it's still like a massive step forward. Like, this is crazy. Oh yeah, so my dynamic shadows mod, which I do have enabled for this, I've had to fix things as I go. So for instance, in this building, it's really interesting. The objects, like these books that you can destroy, they were actually receiving sunlight, and they were having shadows. And that's because their default like G-param that they're set up is not the same as the room, but also because they don't use a light map, because they're obviously interactable. So you can't use a light map that like bakes in shadows or something, unless you were to just darken them, I guess. But you can't quite do that because of course they're going to move. So whatever's in the light map better look good when the things also move. But anyway, so it was receiving shadows, which means outside of this room there were objects casting shadows that were not casting shadows prior. They were just set to receive shadows, if that makes sense, but they were not set to get hit by the sun and then cast a shadow. So what was happening is they were casting a shadow inside of this building and onto the character, which is new. And I was like, oh shit. So basically I pulled up this map piece, which is this interior room. It's like one big box, and you turn on backface rendering, or really you disable backface culling, where the game engine will cull the backface of this model because the player will never see that. So it was just a way of saving performance, right? Because you don't need that backface, and there isn't any shadow casting that you're having issues with, and like light leak, right? But because I turned on shadow casting, yeah, it was an issue. Hey, we're in Cathedral Ward. Oh, it's not looking great. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna keep hoofing it. And let's just give it a rough job here. Let's see how the emulator does. Okay, looking better now. All right. Oh my God, you're gonna get so destroyed. Oh yeah, like one shot your bitch asses. Nice. Okay, thank you. We're just gonna keep hoofing. Let's hoof this way. Oh my God, like come on, the Bloodborne aesthetic. I can't get over it. It's too good. It's crazy that we got this in 2015 and then nothing has really successfully or even attempted to emulate the look of Bloodborne that well. Some people will say Lies of P, but I think Lies of P was much more like steampunky. Like, yeah, there was a little bit of Bloodborne maybe dashed in there, but not as much as people were making it. It seemed like a lot of people were saying that who had not played it, who had just like seen a trailer. But it's like if you actually played it, it's much more just like, and it obviously plays like Sekiro and Dark Souls. It doesn't play like Bloodborne. So I don't know. that may be the closest, but like nothing has touched Bloodborne's aesthetic since, well, technically Shadow of the Erd Tree had some really Bloodborne style areas. Uh-oh, didn't load that map piece. Woof. Hey, Eileen, are you there? No, Eileen left. Okay, Eileen left. That's fair. Yeah, I posted on a video of me killing Vicar Amelia. Of course, she's not here at the moment because I've already destroyed her bitch ass. Oh, this is another good thing to bring up. So one thing I do intend to fix. So you'll notice here, why is my character not casting a shadow? There's obviously light coming in. And even in the unmodded game, the player is always set to cast shadows, right? Well, that would be because this light here is actually just part of the light map. It's just baked, it's painted onto the surface. There's no actual light coming in, so that's why there's no shadow, because there's no actual casting source. I do plan to fix that once the point lights are no longer like, you know, blow your eyeballs out. I'd like to place a spotlight strategically, so then you can actually get a cast shadow here. Because that would be sick nasty. Because I have to actually see, because a lot of these are not actually set up to have light come through them, like as far as the windows, right? And so they had to just fake the illumination here. Yeah, you can kind of see the specular on the glass itself, but there's not actually. And then there's cloth here, which the cloth should be covering some of this, right? Also, if you go outside, also my player thing kind of got a little fucky there. If you go outside, so basically, if you're in here, the illumination, isn't it coming? I'm trying to like guess where I'm like, okay, is it the illumination they're saying is coming from these windows down to here? Or are they saying that they come from these windows and then reach here? But that would make sense because there's the whole window. So it looks more like the light is coming from this side and then it hits this little portion here and then it's halfway up. That makes more sense. Which would explain why the cloth here wouldn't be blocking it. But yeah, like if you go outside, so if we assume the moonlight should be coming from this side, and you can also see how a baked light map will not update very well because it doesn't. If you go outside, oh yeah, still not loading that. That is apparently where like the moon is. And yet there's this white moonlight that's coming in. So that's just one of those suspension of disbelief type of things where it's like, that's fine, whatever. Like, it's not a big deal, but because that's just a baked light map here. It'd be really cool if it updated based upon like the game states, so this would be a different color. But obviously if it was realistic, the moon is like over here, so this doesn't really make a lot of sense anymore. Okay, let's go back to Hunter's Dream, see if it crashes. Okay. Oh, look at that. All right. We're jamming. We're jamming. Okay. Let's see how bad Canehurst looks. Because every time I've gone there, it looks like a fucking wreck on the outside. The inside actually looks pretty good. Oh, I think it crashed. Yeah, I think it crashed. Damn. It was that Malloc. User Malloc is using an STD. Unbelievable. Using sexually transmitted diseases. That is just... I don't know why you would do that. Like, I didn't ask for that. You know. That is rude. Okay, so let's load back in and try to go somewhere else. The DLC could be a fun area to load. It's like one of the most taxing areas for sure. I haven't loaded into it for quite a while. Oh, this character doesn't have the DLC. Really? Interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, that's, you know, that's cool. We have Bergenworth, Forbidden Woods. We could check out Charnel Lane. Let's see what Charnel's up to. Fingers crossed. No STDs on the way. We're not picking up an STD. Oh, you love to see it. All right, we're up in the Charnel. That sounds weird. I take that back. I'm not up in the charnel. Oh man, I love that they brought this back, like for the windmill village in Elden Ring. The little ladies just like circling around. That's so cool. All right, hey, lady. Okay, okay, chill. All right. Well, I mean, I'll kill you. I was. Oh, hey, pitchfork coming from the top rope here. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. You know, we could have had a peaceful existence. Just so you know. Huh. Juke? All right. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're jamming. No reshade still. I do want to make a video showing off a reshade that has sort of blown my mind. Maybe that'll be the next video. Oh my god, and it's for this area. Hey, brick thrower, bricklayer, brick union thrower layer. Ow, okay. I'm invincible, just so you know. I'm inevitable, as Thanos would say. Ooh, hey, can I? Oh, it's you. God, I was wondering what was going on. Because there was an issue I was having previously where sometimes the enemies wouldn't load, but they would, like, still be there. It was crazy. Ooh. Does the grass render in? No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. We're churning. We're charneling? Are we charneling? We're charneling. Oh, I one-shot your bitch ass. I think I've said bitch ass a lot in this video. I apologize, but not really. I think people who have watched the channel for long enough know that I will sometimes curse at a high velocity and sometimes not. Okay, you know what? Bloodborne fucking dogs and DS3 dogs. Those are the worst. And then DS2 dogs are the dumbest. Easily. Easily the dumbest. Let's see if we get a good view. Yeah, look at the water. Oh man, they really did a good job on the water. Alright. So, doing good, doing good. Yeah, it's hard at 1080p, but I have upscaled the Hemwick Charnel Lane textures. It's just at 1080p, you're not really going to notice it. Okay, big dog. Ooh, I want to parry your bitch ass. That's what I'm going to do. Ooh, oh my god, it worked. It worked. I immediately questioned all of my decisions because he was going to hug me to death, which is, if I'm going to die, that's probably the way I want to go out. Well, hug to death by, like, a Guinevere type with just, like, the biggest boobs of all time. If I outed myself as a tall woman fan with big naturals, yes, apparently I have. But it's way deep into the video and no one's going to hear it. I guess I'll end the video here because I think I've gone around far enough. If you've enjoyed this video of going around Bloodborne on PC, checking things out, seeing some of the glitches, this is the best. I want to provide a view, unfiltered view of here is what it's like playing Bloodborne on PC currently. This is what you can expect. Not 100%, because obviously it does depend on configuration, but I have an RTX 2060, which is from 2018, Ryzen 7 5700X, which is a okay processor, but I think it's like from 2020, so I don't think it's like insane or anything. It's 32 gigabytes of DDR4, although most of my time with the emulator has been with 16 gigabytes. You'll notice we haven't had any like memory leaks or just the game. Well, we have had where it hangs, but we haven't had it just completely bomb out. So that's good. That's an improvement because I have had, a lot of that in the past. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. The next one, maybe I'll make about that reshape preset because that looked awesome. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.